In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Devin Booker and some of his secrets when it comes to his ability to score the ball. Now, let's get down, let's check him out, because this is definitely a video, if you want to score the basketball more, that you're going to want to check out. So let's check out Devin Booker. Okay, so first, being able to transition from defense into offense, keeping your head up, knowing where your defenders are as well as your teammates, being able to attack that basket in that transition is going to really help you a lot. If we rewind to here, we can see that he's scanning the court. He's seeing where his teammates are, but also where the defenders are. At this point in time, he looks at his main defender here who's going to be guarding him, and he notices that, of course, this player is backpedaling and he's standing straight up and down, which means that he's going to be a very easy player to attack. So he takes one more look over his shoulder to see where the defenders and his teammates are, and then he continues to attack. At that point, he gets into attack mode, and he needs to quickly attack that defender. Now, what does he do? Well, he takes a quick jab towards the left, very similar to a Euro style step, and then he takes a larger step towards the right side because there is no defender who's coming up behind him or on his right side, so he has that right lane. If he can get it high off glass, he's able to get it over top of the defenders. So being able to use that backboard is going to be very beneficial. Here he gets it right off the top of the square, but if you are afraid of tall players like this being able to block your shot, you could even get it higher off glass so that it's an even harder shot to block. Now, a lot of teams make this same mistake as this defender does, and he does not want to get back, or he did not get back into the key. If you're coming back on a transition where it's a 2 or even 3-on-1 situation, you really, as a defender, need to get back to the middle of the key. And in this case, he's only looking at the ball handler, and Devin Booker's able to recognize that. The reason why I say that is because Devin Booker is looking in this direction the whole time, and by doing so, he's able to recognize, hey, if I just continue to cut towards the rim, this defender here is not going to have any chance of stopping me as long as Chris Paul can get me that pass. And if you've got a point guard or a ball handler who's able to send that lob pass or that lead pass, you're going to be able to get some easy baskets if you cut to the rim in this case. Just try to get ahead of that defender and you should be all set. We also have to remember that it's not all about scoring. You can get points on the board for your team if you can dish the ball out as well. So when he's attacking here, he notices that he gets a help side defender come out to try to take that charge or at least disrupt whatever shot he's about to do. This player is not playing where he should be. He should be a lot lower, and because of that, Devin Booker is able to get that pass out to the corner for that 3-point shot. Here he's coming off of a screen from Ayton, and as soon as he catches that ball, he goes left-right into his shot. Now this is very, very good footwork. He catches the ball on his right foot. This allows him to go left-right, and when he's going left-right, watch his back foot that's pointing towards the basket. This will help him get his right side in line, plus with his ability to kick that leg out to make sure that his shoulder and elbow are in line with the rim, this allows him to hit that shot super easily. Also, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. On these shots, if you find that your shot is going well over the rim, watch Devin Booker's hand. We can see how it's a nice soft release. That is what you need to do if you're doing any kind of fadeaway. That allows that ball to float in the air longer, and it gives you the ability to have a higher arc, which makes that rim look bigger. If it's a lower arc, that rim is super wide and narrow, while if it's a higher arc, that rim looks bigger to the ball and actually gives you a larger target to aim for. Now here he's getting the lead pass once again. However, in this case he's got a defender on him. Watch what Devin Booker does with his shoulder. When this defender is on him, or trying to catch up to him at least, Devin Booker leans in to try to get his shoulder in front of the shoulder or chest of that defender. This gives him the angle to the basket and essentially puts that defender in jail behind him. Once that happens, that defender can't do anything, and Devin Booker just needs to finish with a layup. He doesn't have to go in for a dunk. Not to mention, he drew the foul there as well. Also on this same drive, he was able to do a low gather, as we can see here, to keep that that ball away from his defender who was on him. Here he's coming off the screen and he stops super quick. And watch how he's able to stop. He does that quick left foot to 2-foot hop. And then when he goes up for his shot, he's got a nice high set point. This keeps that ball away from that defender because that defender was essentially in jail. Devin Booker's left shoulder was in front of the right shoulder of that defender. With that quick stop, that gets that nudge, that hit from that defender, and that defender is in no way, shape, or form in an area or having any potential to even stop that shot from happening, gets caught underneath, and of course there gets the foul and one for Devin Booker. Here we see Devin Booker attacking the basket one more time, and I really want to point this out because he didn't do this the last time, but I was mentioning it. High off glass. See how high that ball is hitting right there. We can see that ball hit really high above that box, roughly in between the top of the corner and the top corner of the backboard. That is where you want to hit. Very high off glass because that makes it super hard for defenders like this guy to try to block your shot. So being able to use the backboard is definitely something that will help you score a ton of points. Being able to also change the speed and height of your dribbles is extremely important. Here he's stopping and going all the way through until he goes quickly into his shot. So here he's hesitating, and then he does a quick jab towards that player, gets his shoulders low. This is going to help you with your balance on moves like this. And then he takes a big step back. He lands right left, which allows him to be able to kick that right foot out. And again, I've mentioned this in other videos, his body is on an angle. His shoulder is still 90 degrees to his body. You want to continue that same form, whether you're shooting up and down or if you're shooting on an angle. If you've got a 90-degree angle on your shoulder as an example, you want to keep that no matter which orientation your body is. That allows him to hit these fadeaway shots perfectly. I hope that this video helps you be able to shoot the basketball better and become a better basketball player altogether. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.